good evening, and welcome to In Other Good News. In Other Good News is a news broadcast devoted to good news and to bring out our community together in this strange time of isolation and fear. Everybody needs to work together to keep spirits high and take care of the people around you. And in the process, create good stories. Our mission is to bring you those good stories. And here is the good news. With social isolation and the tightening rules applied by healthcare officials, local residents are coming up with novel ways to get out in the great outdoors. Last night in Wales Street, a dad and his two kids, Lockie and Henry, spent the night sleeping in a tent in the backyard. Some say that this was an extreme take on social distancing. However, their mother disagrees.
And in other good news, it's Ned's birthday. Ned from Williamstown Road turned 3 today. His parents Luke and Sally and sister Rosie were extremely excited to have the opportunity to enjoy a nice, low-key celebration.
Happy birthday, Ned. And in other good news, as toilet paper, pasta and fresh produce flies off the shelf down at Yarraville Coles, a Kingsville man, Bryce Geyer, has come up with a novel way to help those who have been hit hard with shortages. Uber Figs. It's a door-to-door fig delivery service, dispatched by foot or by bike in the Kingsville area, and it's free. Mr. Geyer came up with the idea after the neighbour's large abundant tree bore the low-hanging fruit right into his backyard. If you would like an Uber Figs delivery, please contact Bryce Geyer in the Kingsville Good Karma group.
And in other good news, even though there was no rain today in the western suburbs, rainbows were shining in Kingsville with social distancing in play and a lockdown looking likely. Rainbows have been hand-drawn by children and placed in their front windows as a show of solidarity to the local communities. Local children are encouraged to follow the trend and draw their own bright rainbows.
And in other good news, what started as an idea thrown around on a Facebook thread has turned into a good news story for the Sun Theatre. In a heart-touching response to a suggestion to buy gift vouchers but use them at a later date, locals have done exactly that. A spokesperson from the Sun Theatre has said, "Thank you, beautiful Inner West community. We are all in this together, and your support is wonderful. So we say thank you so very much. Our village needs all the love that we can give at the moment. We feel very privileged to be a part of this incredible, supportive community."
In other good news, it's a tough time in the world. It's not fun to talk about, but as hard-hitting journalists, we are not afraid to talk about the elephant in the room. He eats the houseplants, raids the fridge and hogs the sofa. Baby Jumbo Mario's just one of the adorable orphans starring a magical new wildlife show. Mario is a 14-month-old orphan in the Zimbabwe Elephant Nursery.
And in other good news, not everyone has been observing the social distancing recommendations. A claw of yabbies has been spending a lot of time near each other as offspring are beginning to pop up like chickenpox. These yabbies have heavy tummies and will add to the herd shortly. We'll keep you updated on that one. And if anyone knows the actual collective noun for yabbies, be sure to leave it in the comments below.
If you have any good news stories that you would like to share, please be sure to reach out in a direct message.
That's all the good news for tonight. We'll leave you with this feel-good picture of puppies, because nothing brightens your day like puppies. Have a good night.
Good night.
Well, gripping and compelling.